Hey folks, it's Jay from Dumpster Diving Life. Hey, before I go any farther, I want to let you know I finally got my email up and running. It's jay@dumpsterdivinglife.com. Please send me an email, questions, photos, videos of you guys doing this, whatever. Been wanting to get that up for a long time and finally got it up. Again, that's jay@dumpsterdivinglife.com. We're at the casa today. I'm at the house. The tribe is out of town. The tribe being my lovely wife and my 4 beautiful children. They are young children. They're all in about an hour away from here at a good buddy's birthday party. So they're going to have a good time while I'm here alone. I took care of some business on the computer, saving videos, saving photographs, something I'm way behind on. So now I get a chance to do this. It's getting kind of late. It's already 4:25 p.m. I meant to get out much sooner. I wanted to do a pretty comprehensive run, a good dumpster diving run. Give you guys a good overview of the things I do on a fairly regular basis. And it's a Saturday, so I'm a little concerned. Some of the places I'll be going to are going to be super busy. There's one big retail plaza that's just really big. But I haven't hit him in about 2 weeks. I want to get by there. But first, I wanted to talk about this. It has occurred to me that I don't really recall making or showing anything on video regarding the lumber I talk about that I get from Lowe's or other home improvement stores, particularly Lowe's, but not exclusive to Lowe's. There's Home Depot, there's McCoy's in my area. There's another privately owned lumber yard here. They all have this type of wood. And what I'm talking about is this real thin, real long, it's about 40 inches long planks. I put them in between other pieces of lumber, help them dry, keep them dry, and then when they're done, they discard them. I have worked a deal out with some of the managers at some of my local home improvement stores, and they set it aside for me. One did charge me a few dollars for hundreds, but now I've been getting it pretty much exclusively free, and I sell it online, local apps. Pardon my dirty hands. I've been working the garden, the flower bed, and I have to go back and try to do that later before I run out of dark, but I digress. So anyway, this is a pine. This is one of the pines I didn't bring in. They all come in, the cedar and the pine, come in strips like this, about 40 inches. So I cut them down to 5 inches. I have sold them in longer. I have sold them in this length. I've sold them in about 10 inches and 12 inches. I don't know why 5 inches seem to sell better than any of the others, but they do. I just had to sell today, this morning, 100. I boxed them up in boxes of 50 and 100, but the boxes of 100 seem to sell better. Beautiful wood. I use this in one of the rental properties as trim. Stains up nicely, sands down nicely. This pine is usually pretty well already sanded beautifully. Really soft, really smooth, and it also stains up beautifully. I sell it as hobby craft wood, although basically it's just scrap wood. Now folks, don't think it's just exclusive to this type of wood that I find at these places. You can do this with any wood you have around the house. If you had some projects and you still have some scraps left over, cut them down to smaller sizes and sell them as craft wood. It's not exclusive to this. So just keep that in mind, guys. You can use larger pieces of wood, thicker pieces of wood. You can even delve into the exotic woods. And if you find it free or almost for free, or you've had it long enough, or you got your use out of it, cut it down to smaller pieces, blocks, pin blanks, whatever, what have you. Even these little planks I have, perfect for doll houses, perfect for picture frames, whatnot. They sell. And like I said, I had to sell today, first sell in a week. That's 2 back-to-back sales of wood. About the only thing I've been selling lately. It's nice to get back into the selling game. I wish it'd pick up a little bit, but that's just the way things are. Marketplace is not perfect, but I still think it's one of the better platforms you can use. If you're not on it and you do have some items you want to get rid of. No, I'm not a shield for Facebook Marketplace. I'm just telling you what's worked for me. If you do have some things you want to get rid of, price them fairly, price them right. Just write a really good description. Answer the questions in a timely manner when you get them. Be friendly, be professional. Meet them when you say you're going to meet them. If you don't like people coming to your house, you can meet them somewhere else. I have a local police department. I meet people sometimes instead of a house, or any grocery store or Walmart parking lot. So you don't have to have people come to your house. But this is what I started with here. And on the wood side, I saw them in Lowe's. I was grabbing bigger pieces of wood and tarps. Still have my tarps, still get the tarps, still sell the tarps. But I just thought I'd give these guys a try one day. I thought that'd make really good craft wood. And sure enough, it does. People buy it just for that. So there's your hot tip of the day. I think I'd already talked about it. I don't believe I'd ever really shown you or made a video about it. So now I want to go run my real good route, a good, comprehensive, long route. It is about 74 degrees outside, a beautiful day. It's supposed to be 78. It feels like it's already 80. I don't know what's up with that. I guess it's humidity. That can be expected in South Central Texas. So not going to stop me. I've got my water. I got my sports drinks, energy drinks, whatever you want to call them. The car is fairly empty. I've got to go by the storage unit to dump a big, very large bag of hangers, and I can hit the road. But I have to kind of go quickly because I want to get back here before I run out of dark and plant some things in that flower bed. Those flowers I got in that run at Lowe's, those mums and begonias, we left them still in the pots, just watered them on a regular basis because we didn't want to plant them right away. It was kind of really bad weather and get cold and colder. So now it's kind of perfect timing. So I'm going to get back and start planting them. We got the flower bed built up, got some beautiful stones around it, and I want to surprise her before she gets back from this out-of-town trip. All right, guys, that's it for right now. I will see you at the first dumpster. Okay, folks. Well, I've already messed up once. I forgot to go by the storage unit and drop that huge bag of hangers off. I still have a good amount of room back there, but that was the whole point, to start with an empty car. I'm at Lowe's, north side of I'm on the garden center. I've already looked in that skiff, first time I've looked in a while. Nothing, just debris. There's a skiff where I got the 90 plants, mums and flowers and begonias from. They now keep it inside. I see it's been emptied since the last time I looked at it. It's unfortunate. I think they do that now because they did see me going through it. So they leave it inside, say out here. They usually just tucked it in between these bags. But not anymore. The last several times I've come by here, it's always inside. Now they do keep some inside. That's not unusual. There is a skiff they keep in the lumber area where I used to get the larger pieces of crate wood out. I no longer get that wood, but they keep that on a regular basis there. And I've been tempted on days when I come here to look for that lumber that I just showed, and I don't find it in the back skiff, then go inside and look in that one. The last few times I did that, it was empty, and I think the very last time I went, it wasn't even there. But like I say, it usually regularly is. So just an idea, guys. If you do come by here and you don't see any of them, go inside, look around, and they will. I've asked. They will let me have it. That other wood, the crate wood, I used to get the flat carts full of that and roll right out of the store with it. I had employees or managers, mainly managers, blessing. I always ask, especially from within inside the store, because you just never know. You never know how they'll react. So you don't want to get yourself in a bind. So I went on the other side. What I was doing before I started videotaping, I was reviewing some videos, YouTube videos that I made for this channel. And one of them, I realized my windshield was so dirty, filthy. So I stopped and started cleaning my windshield. It's much better. I'm in a shady spot now, so you really can't tell, but yeah, it was horrible. And the dash was covered in dust. So yeah, a little better. This is where I get the wood. I had a good little haul yesterday. Unfortunately, I was using a generic type a GoPro type camera. Had it mounted to my chest. Spent a lot of time with it. Getting to know the features and using it. And it was fine. The video was fine. The angles was fine. But the volume was terrible. So I don't know if it's something I did. I don't want to name it. It's not a GoPro. It's like one, but it's not one. But the audio was just horrible. So I don't know. I'm gonna have to go take a look and maybe test it and play with it and see if it's something I did or if it's just part of that system. But either way, I'm back on the phone. It looks like it's very similar, like it was yesterday. Got a lot of that pine wood. And I'm glad I did because I hadn't been getting any for a while. And you always kind of want to replenish your supply, especially if you're selling as often as that wood is selling. Now these are more, this is one of the cedars, just a little short one. But no, I'm not showing. I'll take him just because he's green wood and I use him on the rental properties, skirting around the house. Actually, there's a bunch of them here. No, different kind of wood, never mind. False alarm. So nothing really to brag about here. But it's still something because I sold 100 pieces a day. I get about 7 5-inch strips out of the 40-inch strips. So it doesn't take me long or a lot to get to replace what I sell. And like I say, I'm tempted to go inside just to see because this one's full. But this may be one of those from the inside that they've rolled out here. It's hard to say. So I do have a little time. It's almost 5. It will be getting dark within 45 minutes. That's probably not going to give me enough time to plant some of those mums and flowers and whatnot in our flower bed from my wife as a surprise to her. But tomorrow's Sunday. I could do it. Just get up early while they're all sleeping in on a Sunday and surprise them that way. So there's always another way. There's always another day. So I'm going to shoot on over here to the mystery dumpster. And this little plaza here, this retail center. Not a lot of stores, but enough. And this mystery dumpster has really just intrigued me. I've gotten so much interesting stuff out of this thing. I think I've covered that plenty of times. But yeah, just one of those things. One of those things. Take my sunglasses off so I can see. Looks like most of the stuff is from Specs. Yeah, next door. Ooh, I heard that. Sometimes they have cool displays in here, wood. I got one really nice wood display out of here. Haven't sold him yet, but it's beautiful. So in due time. So all right, off we go. The next one will be PetSmart. I said it right for once, the first time. I see I missed a spot on that camera now that I'm in the sun. I missed a spot, on the windshield. But it's still much better than it was. So I'm gonna pass up PetSmart. Again, I've been getting kind of picky, folks, in my runs. There's only certain things I'm after, and PetSmart does not have it typically. There's always a chance there'll be a garage sale dump or just an illegal dump. I'm going to skip the restaurant dumpsters because I'm not looking for the bottles anymore. And I'm going to hit errands. But I know what I'm after, guys, and I see that glare is really weird in the windshield here. I'm not sure what's causing that. It makes it look like a crack, but it's not. Anyhow, errands is about the same, really. Just usually it's large items and damaged large items, furniture, and it's something I'm kind of not after these days. Just don't have the room for it. They're hard to get out of the dumpster. That almost looks like a leather jacket there. I think that is a leather type jacket. I may pause this and grab that, or some type of, maybe a bag or a backpack even. But there's a pillow down here. or a cushion. It could have been that cushion from the other day. I think it is, maybe not. Either way, check this one over here real quick before I grab my grabber. Okay, I'm gonna have to stop it here and grab it. Well, let's see. Yeah, it's kind of a long ways off, but that's why you watch, right? To look, watch some dumpster diving. So let me get the grabber and show you. Watch my folly. Never unentertaining. So especially with so many people around. Again, this is Saturday. I'm behind Aaron's furniture rental, and I guarantee you they're busy. So I'm gonna have to kind of hurry it up. Just this leather-looking device here intrigues me. Maybe not. Maybe it's a little lighter than a leather jacket, but it looks like one. Am I even in frame? Yes, I am. Man, I can't wait. I really do want to get a head camera or a chest camera. It was good running, but I couldn't use the video. Yeah, too bad of shape. Got some stuff. I don't know what kind of brand this is. Just in Arizona. I don't know what all that is. It'd be good for crawling under the houses at the rental properties. So, if weather permits. So, yeah, I'll probably just take it just because of that. This pillow, it looks like a throw pillow. They do toss them, but sometimes they cut them as well. He's pretty heavy. Well, he's under this heavy cardboard. So, there might be two down here. Might be worth pursuing. Nope, maybe not. Maybe not. Let me get my right hand and see if I can do this without turning the phone off like I so often do. I have to move some of this stuff. Isn't cooperating. All right, got the new grabber. Damaged the last one. That makes at least the third one that I broke. I'm just too rough on them. They're good grabbers. No, I'm not endorsed by them either. I'm not sponsored by them either. I just keep burying this thing. It keeps getting deeper and deeper, not far closer and closer. So, grab the low hanging fruit first. And this one here looks like it came from. Does look like it came from Aaron's. It seems to have a type of hair on it. I don't know. Probably pet hair, or is that just fuzz from the it's pet hair. Yeah. You can clean them, obviously. You can do a lot of things with it. You know, this may be the cushion that I'm trying to pull up. That's why it's not coming up. It's just much larger, being laid on by a lot heavier items. There we go. Getting there. So not the match to this one. But that might be why it was tossed out. Because of the cat hair. And there's like a big stain on this one, yeah. I don't have my gloves on, but yeah. Yeah, there you go. So, gonna pass these up. Take the leather jacket. He's got some wear to it. It looks pretty good. Might even be my size. It's a large. I'm close, a little under, but close enough for a leather jacket I can wear. So yeah, I'm gonna have to leave the throw pillows. If it wasn't for the pet hair, I'd probably take them. But our 13-year-old has allergies to pet hair, dogs mainly. But I'll take it back, cats mainly, because we have a dog. But yeah, I don't want to run the risk of getting him going. So okay, well, there's the, I forgot to show you. There's the bag. This is a 55-gallon bag. I have it full of hangers. And you see how much room it's taking up in the back of the car. I meant to drop it off the storage unit. I just didn't pay attention when I left the house. I went the wrong way, started coming towards Lowe's, and sure enough, I didn't go by there. So now, if I start going on a pretty good run here, and I know how my luck goes, you have a full car, you're gonna find a big haul. Never fails. Never fails. Almost never fails. So I think I will go drop these hangers off at the storage unit. It's not that far away, and it is on the way to the next retail center where some of my favorite dumpsters reside. So I'll see you there. Okay, folks, a little bit of change of plan. I passed up the retail center before I get to the storage unit, and this is where I do get the majority of my hangers from. So I'm thinking I'm taking a big old bag of hangers to the storage unit. I'm driving by the place where I also get hangers, where I got most of these hangers. This is a window tinting place, obviously. When that door is open, I don't hit it. I don't like to bother them, intrude, or cause any alarms, so I just keep driving. Don't find much there, but I have found a few things. I found a water cooler in there once that worked. I believe it had a leak. I found two before. One had a leak and one, the hot water didn't work. I sold both for $20. So anyhow, so yeah, I figured I'd get the hanger from here. If I get some folks over there looks like they're looking into Bert's. Hang on, I don't know if they're cleaning up. There is a crew. There's an older gentleman here who runs around with his grandchildren cleaning up. And they do usually do it on the weekends, so that might be what they're doing down there. So they're not in a car. I don't see any bags or anything. So yeah, I think they're cleaning up. Anyhow, we're behind bells. And it is, whew, let me do this again. All right. Nope. Empty as a drum. So dark. So very dark. That sun is behind you. It is really hard to see. As I mentioned, beautiful day, gorgeous day. 72 degrees. Supposed to be 78, I believe, high. Earlier it felt like it was in the 80s. I don't know. I was in the backyard prepping the flower garden, moving some of the pots and plants where I wanted them to be. Once I started digging, man, it felt hot. Maybe I'm just not used to working so hard. It's been a while. Anyhow, rolling over here to Bert's. I got a small, again, filming with the other camera that I won't be using until I figure out the audio problems. Got a small, narrow box of hangers out here yesterday. It appears that it has been emptied, but you never know till you take a peek. And yeah, it looks like I got some illegal dumping debris in here. Not a lot. A fan. Pieces of a fan anyway. Looks like a big old frying pan. What is that? I'm a cook. I like pans, pots and pans. See if he's a name brand of any kind. Oh, okay, I put him in there. I have gotten pans, cookware, and some really good cookware. They were usually garage sale dumps or just dumps. I'm not sure. Can't say they were trying to sell it. This is huge. Hope the handle works. That's usually the problem with them. Looks like the handle's intact. Don't know what kind if it's a brand name or what. Looks like the handle's a little loose. Miro, never heard of it. 12-inch, very deep. Very deep. Looks like it may have a lid of some kind, or maybe another handle on that end. Looks like the rivets cannot be tightened. Yep, that it can right there. It could be tightened. If anything, go in my shed or my workshop. Hang on the wall there. Has some decoration. So there you go. I'm gonna have to look this brand up. I've never heard of it. Miro. 12-inch. It was a deep, almost like a frying pan. A deep dish frying pan. Hard to say. Anyway, that's the first for me. So that's about it out of Bert's. Unusual. Never thought I'd find that here, but then again, you never know where people are going to be dumping their stuff at. So here we go. All right, so far so good. The hangers have not hindered my progress as of yet. Heading on to Dee Dee's Discounts, and Harbor Freight. Unless those folks were dumpster diving, there they are. They're almost off the property now, so they're not a problem. If I encounter dumpster divers, that's me, folks. I don't know what you would do, but if I see someone already diving, I keep on going. Unless I know him. There's a couple I know. One I know really well, a really nice guy. I give him things I find I know he likes. He gives me things. So I just go help him out. Empty his drum. That's Dee Dee's. But I don't take things when I go. I just help him out, or I just ask him what he's found. I see what he's got, and we have a nice chat, and I take off. So he's more of a metal scrapper than anything, but and a really nice guy. So yeah, you never know who you're gonna meet back here. You never know. So back to Harbor Freight. Oh, by the way, I put my glove on. I was in such a hurry to get to diving, getting out of here. I didn't put my glove on. Now, at the last stop, I was using my grabber, and as long as I'm using the grabber, I usually don't worry about it. But I usually at least have one glove on. Got another display down here. I'm already selling about, I believe I'm selling 30 of these. They are posted. They're clean. This one cleans up easy, not too scratched up. Even if they are, once your photo or your price tag or whatever you put in there is in there, as long as it's light colored, those scratches aren't going to matter. So I'll put him in the back, include him. If anyone ever buys it, it'll be I'll throw it in for free. I try to give people a little extra. Like the wood I sell, if they buy 100, I try to give them 110 or 120. Some of them are going to be a little warped, maybe damaged, or just off in some way. So I try to include a few freebies for them, just in case. They're always appreciative, and it doesn't hurt your business. I just don't see a way around. It looks like it could be a clamp, but these guys break fairly easily. Of course, it's just out of reach, but that doesn't mean I can't do a little jump and see what we got. All right, I have tons of these. I bought these years ago. I bought a lot of these several years ago when I was doing my woodworking. It's a little rusty. That may have been the complaint, or it rusted after you got him home. Let's see, maybe. Yeah, he doesn't close, but yeah, it needs oiling up. That's all it needs. About a $4 or $5 clamp. Really good ones. Let me see. This is the ones they went from plastic to rubber. These are the plastic. The rubber or the silicone pads are a lot better. But yeah, I use these a lot during my woodworking. Haven't used them in a while. All I've been doing is using a bandsaw that I recently bought to cut that wood up. I don't really consider that woodworking, but yeah, nice little addition there. So far we're on a roll. Got a little display, a big old cooking pan, and looks like a 12-inch clamp. All right. So 2 items from Harbor Freight, 1 item out of Bert's, and now we're on to Dollar Tree and Big Lots, and then I go drop the hangers. So they've added another a trailer here. It was gone for a while. It's kind of nice. Got the Harbor Freight employees on the dock, but I'm not in his dumpster, at least now. But they should have an issue. Take a real quick peeky peek. Still looking for cards. Ever since I mentioned looking for the greeting cards that they toss out, I haven't found any, but that's the way it rolls. I did receive a message from a subscriber, and she told me she found thousands of Christmas cards and thanked me for the tip. That made my day. So that's one reason I do this. I really enjoy it, but I also like sharing the wealth, so to speak. only right. There's plenty of this going around. The big lots is empty. So now I head to the storage unit, drop these hangers off, and then head about 4 or 5 miles north. Not usually where I go on my routes, but it's been a while, so I want to go, and I want to take you guys along with me. Now, especially when the tribe's out of town and I don't have a whole lot going on. Perfect timing, beautiful day. How could you resist? Okay, I'll see you in a few. Okay, folks. Well, I'm here at the one of the largest retail centers in this town. You name the store, it's probably here. And most of them have compactors. This is off my beaten path. That's one reason I don't come here that often. But the main reason is it's just not as fruitful as you think it would be. Just too many compactors, and it is very, very busy, even during the week. But I had a request. One reason I'm here, I had a request. First one ever. As you may recall, the last time I came here, speaking of the store, that one, at Ulta. The last time I came here, I found 4 or 5 of those black plastic containers, little cases that contained, called pallets of makeup. A lot of them, I guess, I don't know if they were testers or if they were samples or what. But I took them, cleaned them up. They're really dusty and dirty, and some of the makeup had gotten everywhere and into the other ones. Cleaned them up. I learned how to clean them up from another diver. I wish I could remember her name. That's all she does is makeup, but I'll try to give her a shout out in the next video I make, because I followed her instructions and it worked to a T. My wife just happened to mention that she showed them to a friend of ours, asked her if she wanted them. She insisted on buying them. I cannot remember for the life of me the brand name. By the way, we are next to a belt too, but they have a compactor. Anyway, I digress. They have a name brand. She was excited. She took them. She wanted more. And my wife was a little vague about where they came from. We don't exactly advertise it to our friends, all of our friends and folks. We know what I do and some of the things I acquire. But some do know, and she did. She's one of those who does know. And she asked if I could go back, when I go back to this one, if I could look for certain brands. I don't remember them, what she said, the brands. I can't even remember the brand I got out of here. But I'll just take whatever I can get, and hopefully she'll like it. So this is it, I believe. Either this one or this one. I believe it's this one right here. It should be the first one. Yeah, it's this one right here. So I believe I'll just take whatever I get. And she didn't mention, she also, which I did not know, small world, she also sells samples. She didn't tell my wife where she got them. My wife didn't ask her. I'm assuming she does the same thing I do. But small world. And next time I see her, I wasn't there when she bought them. I would have given them to her. My wife tried to give them to her, but she insisted on buying them. So, oops, got a bag attached here. And not starting off this one real good. So let go. Thank you. This one is kind of in the open too, folks. Another reason I don't really like it. A lot of folks come from this way. These businesses are closed today on the weekends, but I tell you, this retail center is hopping. It's huge and it is busy. So here we are, Ulta. Yep, smells like makeup. And nothing jumping out at me. They do suit pretty much everything they toss. But every now and then, like those, I wish I could remember the name brand of that. She was so excited about getting. But I'm gonna see if anything's in these guys. It feels really light. No, it's light as a feather. Nothing in there. promotional. Ooh, I almost dropped the phone. Promotional material there. That's the recycle bin. I will look in there here in a sec. You never know. I believe I bent. I did. I bent my brand new grabber. That's why he's not grabbing so well. I bent him back without breaking him. Broken too many already. That's a little better. I'll do a little on the spot repair, and that's much better. So I was wondering why. I thought it was me. It's trash. This could be a mixture of both because it's heavy. I wouldn't be surprised to find some type of samples or empty bottles, empty something in here. As you see that box, telltale sign, could just be a display or something. Looks like a possible tube of something in there. No. Maybe I see something liquid. Oh. A coffee or look like a coffee cup. I just didn't see the whole thing. Yeah, got me. It got me. But this little box is kind of intriguing me, and there's also this little stainless steel looking thing down here. I have no idea. A brush. A really big brush. Let's see if it's been used. It doesn't look used. I have no idea. Huh, interesting. Does he have a name brand? He does. From Elite Thermal. Oh, is this a heat? Does it plug in? If it's thermal, I guess it would. I'm gonna hang on to it. That makes a perfect pet brush for the schnauzer. I think it would. I'll ask my wife. They're the one who's in charge of grooming the dog. But yeah, that'd be kind of a handy thing to have if it works. This one probably looks like it's a possibility. It's heavy for the paperwork. I do have to look. My car is running. I thought I heard someone drive up. No, maybe I'm just paranoid. Nope, that's just chocolate there. Wasn't making sure. I'm already finished digging through this guy here. And the more I dig, the more I see just trash. Yeah, and that little box there is nothing. Nope. Very light. Nothing there. Already moved him, he was trash. I'd like to find something for a friend. See if she'd take it for free this go around and ask her about her experiences. But maybe she doesn't want to talk about it. Like I say, we don't advertise it to a lot of people. Matter of fact, very few people. This one's but it's very light. Okay, yeah, hit this one more. And just see, this is pretty light as well. This one's trash. All right, it was a gallon try, but man, what a beautiful evening! What a beautiful evening. But I am slowly running out of daylight, so I gotta kind of step it up if I want to get a few more in. There is a Five Below here, and there is a Pier 1 Imports here. Hot tip, I read or saw recently that Pier 1 would be closing a lot of stores. I don't know how accurate that is, but it was from a legitimate source. Yeah, keep that in mind, folks. Pier 1 could be closing a bunch of stores. That means some good sales and possibly even closing altogether from what the report said. But you never know. So correct me if I'm wrong if you've heard something. What's this? Oh wow, lots of packaging material. They must unpack some new furniture or something. And there. And there. I only found a handful of things out of here. But I sold them. They did sell. So, I like it. It was kind of large, though. It was a large cabinet or kind of a display cabinet. Aim home for the home. But, can't remember the other item, but I believe I've forgotten a couple items out here. Nothing but heavy cardboard. I bet everything that was in some of that. So that's why it's so full. So I got to move on. I believe Five Below is next. And we'll go from there. So I really wish I'd have started earlier, but I had a lot of videos and photographs, 5 years worth, that I was really worried about losing. I've been procrastinating, saving those, moving them to different types of media. I finally did it. I'm still in the process of transferring to the media. So I spent most of the day doing that. I'm glad I did, because most of that was my tribe, my 4 young children, and my wife. And I sure hate to lose it. So another hot tip from Jay Austin, Dumpster Diver Life. Save your photos so you can save your videos. I see a candle in this one. This is I get it mixed up with the other one, a Bath and Beyond, something like that. I can't remember. Usually they have one of their bags in here. I'm gonna grab my grabber and move that one bag. It's a Target bag, I believe. I saw it right, but it's intrigued me enough to come get the grabber. So we'll see. And there's another one behind here, some more. I believe this is the Bath and Body Works. That's what it's called, Bath and Body Works. And this Target, so it may be someone's personal garbage. I mean, it pretty much looks like that. It's just like that. Yep. So there's no candles in view this time. Usually there's at least one or two broken candles. I stopped taking them. I just felt uncomfortable and never tried to sell them, because you can take them out of the broken little jar, but there's always tiny little pieces of glass on them. And a subscriber to this channel suggested I freeze them, and that's a good idea, but I just was afraid that the glass would stay there. It was still on it. Cut them. So I tossed them. I hated to do it because it must have been at least 30 pounds of wax, but I just couldn't take the chance of somebody getting hurt by something I sold or even gave away. So yeah, there we go. This could be Five Below. No, that looks like some type of wrapping paper or a poster of some kind. Christmas paper, maybe. I don't know. So yeah, it's Christmas paper, I believe. Yeah, wow. So here we are, February 1st, folks. I forgot to mention that at the beginning of the video. Frozen wrapping paper. I should have known. Take it just real quick peek into that one. That's a recycle bin, but they often throw useful stuff in there. And I see something towards the very back, a little slightly intriguing. Some baskets, laundry baskets. They look kind of broken up. Can't tell. There's something in them as well. Maybe if I take this out. Well, this could have been. No, I say it could be an illegal dump, but I don't know yet. Usually, you don't see that many. You don't see that many baskets, the same kind. I'm tempted to take them. You could always use laundry baskets. And you could tape those broken handles up. They'll cut you if you're not careful. But tape them up, and the basket's perfectly fine. This is. There's something heavy. It sounds like broken. Maybe that's where maybe this is where the candles are. Some kind of little costume, some kind of lion or tiger. Got the ears, kind of large, like an adult. For an adult, definitely came from the store. I believe. I'm not 100% about that. But there's some, if I can just pull the whole thing here out, I will. But oftentimes, there's another hole you don't see, and it spills out. So there we go. A lot of glass. Another one of those little animal. Wish they were small for my children, from a tribe. But you know what? They're clean and they're in good shape. They're not cut, so I'll donate them. I just can't let that go by. I think this is another one, probably still wrapped up though. A little dog or a cat or something. I'm not sure. I'll have to check it later. I don't want to spend a whole lot of time here. It's a little wooden something here. I think an incense holder, burner. That's nice. Being a woodworker, you can't resist. So, a cut football. Oh, that's some woodwork. Looks like it's a case of glasses, but I don't see any survivors. Let's see, is he a survivor? I hear something near my car, possibly. No. I believe he survived. Hey, is that on the bottom? A little chip on the bottom. It's pretty thick. Beer mug, root beer mug, what are you gonna call it? But it didn't go through. It didn't crack. So yeah, why not? Well, I'm not putting him up there. I can see him tumbling down. So the sock will probably have to stay though. It's two of them. Well, they have different colors. I donate them too, but they look kind of dirty. Got another cut ball. I don't want to dump the bag out. Some kind of bag. Not sure. It looks like it blows up. I'll take it. Hopefully it works. My kids get a kick out of that. They're still at that age. I may have to get a bag of my own. Put this stuff in to drag it out. And we have a big, oh, he's broken. Kind of candle holder. Flower holder, he's good. Make sure that's not a succulent. Nope, he's not real. A box for the hair muzzles in. And that looks about it. So, okay. So, some items to donate, which always is a good thing, I think. Probably going to pass on the laundry baskets because they are broken up and they will cut you. So I may have to make 2 trips here. I think I will go get a bag. Try to make it as inconspicuous as possible walking out with this stuff. Although here I am. I don't have it with me right now, but I'll be walking out with my grabber and having one glove on, so can't be that inconspicuous. Just want to keep moving. Get it. Again, this is stuff I don't even look for, guys. This is just stuff I stumbled across. Most likely, most of it will be donated. If it's not right for my children. I may not be able to use this bag. I can't do it one-handed. So everything just comes with me. I just brought something else to just get in my way. So, all right, just do it quickly. Try to come back for the grabber. Try not to drop the mug or the little wooden thing. There you go. So little fuzzies, a wooden incense box, Another probably fuzzy, just he's not unwrapped. Hopefully a clear ball or something that still works or functions. And the beer mug, I better set him where he doesn't roll around. Kind of cool. And we'll get my bag that I didn't use and my grabber. So all right, take another quick peek. Well, let's tell you what, I'm tempted to take a gander at these laundry baskets. Like I said, they can't be taped up. Ooh, no, they're too far down, too far gone. 3 of them, 4 of them. But man, they're brittle. That tape wouldn't help. It's okay. Too bad. Would have been nice. Could have put some in our rental properties, the vacation rental properties. We could use some. But if there's enough, I could have donated some. But not today. Wasn't meant to be. No worries. As I crash into my car with my grabber. All right. There's not many left here. There's a Dollar Tree here. But it always seems to be crowded over there when I go. So I'm not sure. We'll see. Maybe it'll surprise me. Maybe. There'll be some, it'll be empty. I think it's right here. Yeah, there it is, Dollar Tree. Dollar Tree. Good old Dollar Tree. Haven't had a whole lot of luck lately, but you can't expect something every time. And today is probably one of those days. So yeah. Man, I'd love to find some of those cards though. I'd love to find some more greeting cards. I'm getting close to listing some of those locally and online. But I want a few more so I can offer more and make some good deals and get them to move, sell them. There it is. It's got to be recycled in here. Empty as a room. Well, there you go. Made that quick one, and I believe the last one I checked is the specs. Believe it or not, I don't get a lot out of specs, but I did get, I believe it was over the summer, I got a pretty nice professional type shredder out of specs. They must have bought a new one. It's definitely used, the one I got, but they must have got a new one and tossed the old one. And that's what I use in my office now. So, yeah, you never know. Specs, of all places. And I believe I got one wooden display out of it, a cedar display. Check him first, empty. And now look at all the cardboard. Oh, the cardboard. Wow. Man. All right, well, nope, nothing. Well, I'm quickly running out of light now. I was going to stop at another market or another plaza, but I don't know if I'm going to have time. I just don't know. I will be 6 o'clock now. I have every intention of making dinner for the tribe. I will text my wife and make sure she's going to come home in time. They may not, and they'll probably eat there. So look at this beautiful, beautiful sunset. Wow. South Central Texas. Can't beat it. Beautiful. Yeah, I digress. Okay, well, I'm going to head on down back the road closer to where I live and closer to my normal route. We'll see how the light holds up. And if it does, then I'll jump in a few of them. See you when I get there. Okay, folks. I am at the other large retail center. Not as large as the one I left, but large enough. This one contains an electric group of stores, and I'm passing up a sheriff's office, and I wave at him with my glove on, I just told him I just told him I'm a diver. So what do you do? I haven't been doing anything here, so that's why I'm keep rolling. You notice I haven't stopped any dumpsters. I think that's maybe my sign that I need to skip this today. That's really the very first encounter I've had with law enforcement. He didn't stop. I can use my phone. I'm sure he saw me on the phone. I'm sure he thought I was talking. But you can't use your phone on the streets, but I'm in a parking lot, so I'm good. But I'm going to swing back around and see if he leaves the property. But really, I should just leave. That tells me I just had this overwhelming feeling that was a sign for me to leave. Running out of light, encountering law enforcement behind the business. Not a typical day. Not a typical day at all. I know dumping is illegal here. If you violate a trespass sign, you see no trespassing signs on or near the dumpsters or even behind the business, no unauthorized personnel, and you really shouldn't be back here. There is that possibility that you can be cited for trespassing or even arrested. Most likely arrested or given a trespass warning, a verbal warning, or written. So I do not see the officer, and I do not know. Now I'm a little leery about going, and now I'm even more out of the dark. But I've got to turn around because I just wanted to come all the way to see. They could just been doing what they do, is patrolling. Again, this is a weekend. It's busy. These really busy plazas are popular for burglaries. Not necessarily this one, but most of them, at one time or another, will experience some kind of crime spree where people come through, start breaking into cars or snatching purses or whatever. We are off a major interstate highway. There's a certain percentage of criminal activity that comes off that highway, comes into parking lots, and accosts people, and then gets on down the road, and hard to catch. So it's actually good to see him out here patrolling. I have no qualms with it at all. But now let me give it another try. That was just kind of a real surprise. A couple of nice little pallets. I gotta go quick now. I am running out of daylight quickly. Nice little pallets. Don't need them. Can't use them. Oh, okay. Cardboard, more cardboard. Recycle bin. And more cardboard. So, this will be the last stop of the day. We got about 8 to 10, I believe, dumpsters. I'm not going to hit them all. I probably won't even hit half of them. There's only, excuse me while I put the glove back on, there's only a few that I'm interested in. The pool company in Tuesday morning, and I believe it's a cigar store. They throw out some interesting things sometimes. But really, that's about it. Oh, there's this workout place here, this Blues Gold Gym. I got some medicine balls out of that. There is, looks like a bed frame here. I could have used one a while back, part of the rental property. Wound up buying one, $60. Yeah, this is a illegal dump. This is a very small one. Couldn't use it. Looks broken. As the car goes by. Let's see this one here. I don't know if I'm going to stop at the recycle bin just because I'm here. I'm going to go around the back. Oh wow, too full. Way too full. Look at that. Yeah. Oh, and now I can't close them. I try to leave it half. I know. And he refuses to close. Wow. I'm sure it goes up. There it is. All right, see, I feel better. I try to leave it how I found it. So the rest over here are food dumpsters. I'm going to bypass. Although I have found things out of food dumpsters. The glass jugs I've told you about, I have sold. And I don't believe I videotaped the, 10 or 12 rubber mats, those stress reducing mats. They were almost brand new. Don't know why they were tossed. Of course, they were dirty, greasy. I cleaned them off and we use them. Almost everywhere. See a car over there, but it's not who I thought it was. This is the Gold's Gym. This is where I got, well, actually I got it out of a rollaway, but I've got 2 medicine balls from them once. I seriously doubt that'll happen anytime soon. They were both leaking. Plug them up and you're good to go. A little silicone or something. I have done that, but I have yet to listen. My children have decided they like playing with them. So, that car has suddenly moved. Gives me a little pause for concern. Not too worried about it. As you see, it's getting dark, guys. I hope you can still see okay. I'm gonna let this car go by and take a quick peeky peek. So, you know, I may be running out of room here on my phone. I think the last time I went over an hour, this app cut out. So I may just have to end it here, guys. I just thought about that. I had that problem just recently. I had well over an hour actually, but I don't know if I should take the chance here. I'm almost done all of that. I think I will, folks. I don't want to run the risk of this app cutting out. And if I can just round the corner, I think I'm done. But I just remembered this app cut out on me right after an hour. And I don't know if it was just by design or default or accident or something I did. But yeah, I missed a lot. A lot got cut out. So most of these look like they're empty. Must have been their pickup time last night, day before. So yeah, I think I'll end it here, guys. I'll do a quick recap and show you here. Yep, just trash. In a recycle bin. I'll show you a recap here. Not a whole lot at all. But got the clamp, 12-inch clamp from Harbor Freight. Got the display case. I'm not sure. I think I buried him. Got the little fuzzy wraps from I believe that was Bath and Beyond, Bed Bath and Beyond. Got the little wooden incense box, and I've got the cool frying pan, cook pan. I believe it's Teflon. It's seen better days, but I'm curious about the brand. I've never seen this brand before, so I'm gonna look that up, see what I got, see how it cleans up. And was that it? I believe that was it, guys. So okay, yeah, we're getting dark. I got to get home. My wife texted me, said she's eating there, so I'm on my own, but I know how to cook. I like to cook, so it'll be just for me tonight, and that's okay. All right, folks, that's it. Thanks for watching. Thank you. Remember, at the beginning of the video, I mentioned I finally have my email up, j@dumpsterdivinglife.com. Feel free to drop me a line. Tell me how you do, if you do this. Tell me what you'd like to see. To ask me some questions. If you don't want to put it in the comments below, use the email, j@dumpsterdivinglife.com. Also, please like, subscribe, comment, share. I really want to grow this channel. I really do. I want to see this thing become something. I have just hit 300 subscribers, just hit 50 videos. I'd like to monetize it one day. I have a long way to go, but with your help, it can happen. I'd like to hit 1,000 subscribers this year. This is only January, well, February 1st now, excuse me, February 1st of 2020, but it's possible. It is possible. I got to 300 quicker than I thought I would. So please, if you can, folks, if you haven't yet, subscribe, like, comment. It all helps. Even the likes, it all helps, folks. So I'll leave it here. You know the routine. Always wear your gloves. Be safe. Keep what you need. Sell what you must. And give what you can. Keep on diving.